So yeah, as far as updates on this series, don't expect what we've had was, you know, every single day. I am going to try to get at least a few a week, at least. But I do appreciate your patience, and I very much appreciate your interest as well. And I'm not saying that snarkily or smart-assily. I know it can be hard to tell with me, but I actually do mean that most sincerely. Alright, let's turn this. Wait for the big noise to kick off. Oh, great. Blood from the door. Great. Oh, watch him. He's going to disappear. Can we catch him when he does? Nope, don't look. Nope. Where's the trigger? I'm ruining this for you, aren't I? Oh. Why do all the male patients look the same? All you white men look the same to me.
Perhaps there are some kind of medical records that could tell me more.
Find information about Aaron. You're gonna love it at Aaron's. Peek? No thanks. Hell yeah, Garrett's loose in the ladies' ward. And they're just like he likes them. Crazy and dead. Oh no. Crazy ghosts have the best sex. Don't lock yourself in. Oh, hey, what's that? W03. Hey, how come the guys didn't get numbers? Or maybe they did and I was just too blind to not notice. I wonder if the ladies are going to have some kind of ghost. Like the guys had. And they all look the same. I wonder if that was on purpose? Or they just didn't want to spend the money on the art assets. This looks like a pretty damn locked door. It's a bunch of glass. That means there's for a reason that it's there. Almost certainly. Oh, something. Oh, another one of these deals, eh? Must get the shiny after I do this. Let's look in here. Is there gonna be a lady in here? She's a lady. That or she's gonna poke up. Here she is. Whoa, what are you doing? You let the patients have matches? Look at that. Look what she's already done. It's messing up the textures on her back. This is what happens. Oops. I held E. My bad. My mistake. I like the extra sensitive lock picks. Jesus Christ. Didn't see that coming. That one did not see that coming. I mean, I figured something was going to happen at some point when I opened the door. Hey, get your fucking ass back here, you ghost bitch. Ah. You in here? Lady? She's in here hiding from me. Barge out. Cause she's a lady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, let's go in here and see what the fire starter was doing. Golden scissors. Who makes golden scissors, really? It's like golden, diamond encrusted iPhone cases and toilet bowls and toilet paper. Is that? Damn it. Something over there. Very disappointed that developers are not going to support mods and I don't think even mapping in this game. I find that I'd say that's beyond disappointing. Oh great, a syringe. When I'm shooting up, I only shoot up with the best syringes. Isn't that right, Beatrice? You won't find a semen-encrusted syringe in my arm. Oh no. Only the best for my boopsie. Yeah, I'm not really sneaking around as much. Melancholia and the infinite sadness is the symptom most reported by today's caregivers, for which there is a remedy both simple and effective. It requires the application of extreme heat to those areas of the body which may, to the touch, have the feel of clamminess or wetness. As for the drier areas of the skin, where one may find a vigorousness unbecoming of mortal flesh, the repeated submersion of the patient into a vessel containing water no colder than 1/8 of a degree above freezing, goddamn, shall draw from that body part the very obstinacy that so afflicts its owner. Ouch. Oh, archaic old medicine. You so cray-cray. I have a problem with words, alright? I think I actually might have a problem with my brain. Like the language part of my brain sometimes. Hey, this isn't going to be anything, is it? Oh, damn it. Stupid flower. Hey. It's the key drawing again. Aaron, you in here? You drawing that same picture? With some bit of creativity there. Whatever. Damn. It's another door they built without a handle. That's just like me, though. That's my favorite kind of doors. Doors are like me, thief. Garrett. I don't have a handle. You can't get a handle on this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop. Garrett time. Let's see what this says. Lessons. Lessons for mental health. Repetition soothes the troubled mind. A lack of excitement promotes healing. Noise is the enemy of well-being. Obedience is the first sign of recovery. That sounds right. Obey. Who's in here? Got another fire starter in here. I like how when you look through a lock, like it's always misty. How many of you cringe when I'm looking through the lock like this? Like you're just ready for some shit to pop out. I know there's some of you. I know that there's some of you that are. Damn it, balls. I blamed my testicles for that. Why do you have to obfuscate my critical thinking brain? Oh, come on. Okay, I was gonna say. At least a document. Huntsfield's illness. Thurlow. Dr. Huntsfield seemed to have come down with a disfiguring ailment of the back. He has trouble standing upright and performing his operations. He asked me to examine him, but I'm afraid I could find nothing wrong. Of course, he then called me a failure and stomped away. So I neglected to mention that the back of his head is now entirely bald, or that his left leg is beginning to twist as he walks. I may suggest he try his own electrotherapy techniques. I'm sure his patients would be more than happy to apply the treatment on his behalf. Alright, so Dr. Huntsfield's having some issues. Damn it, every fucking time. I'm remembering F1 now before I completely escape out. That's progress. Bloody blood. And a mirror. Is there gonna be something behind me when I turn around? Boom, no. Ooh, it'd have been cool if the blood was gone. See, I like really subtle touches. I thought before... Sounds like Gary. Oh, I didn't fart. I was stuffed with blood. What? Come on, what? But I like really subtle things when it comes to horror. Which is funny because, like I said, I don't really watch many horror movies. I don't really get into the horror games. Like, I like watching other people play them. But I think I like the ideas behind horror. Horror is probably one of my favorite human emotions. Especially because I mostly like to see it in other people. Does that make me fucked up? I don't think so. That's safe. Halfway to a fireplace. You got a fire, now you just gotta find a place for it. My brother broke his arm in 3 places. I told him he should stay out of those places. Report, patient 18. Patient 18 is an extraordinary creature. When not sedated, she screams about thousands of voices and thrashes so violently that we had to triple her restraints. The main phrase she yells is for someone to wake up, but who she's talking to is unclear. I had patient 22 brought into the treatment room several times in order to watch their interactions. He did not touch her, but became violent when removed from her presence. I can only hope Northcrest will allow me to attempt my new extraction technique soon. I had the device created specifically for this task, and it would be a shame to let it rust simply because Elias can't handle a little blood. This is probably Dr. Butthole. It's like a little rapture. With a scientist need not fear the bonds of petty morality. You know, I should probably memorize all of Alan all of his speech.
Won't someone bring Edwina her
Motherfucker.
wine? She's been waiting so
Nope, nope. Hey! Motherfucker. Butthole. Ooh, shinies. Damn, these wheelchairs are in the way. I can't open them. I have not a good chance. We'll go ahead and start from this end, I guess. What did she say about wine? Somebody hasn't had their wine? I relate to that. Actually, I don't drink. Do they have a religious reason or anything? I just don't. See. Oh, here she goes. Ooh, the old head banging into the wall thing. That's always pretty gruesome to watch. She got a half-ass. All right, that was. She put her back into that one. She's got a half-ass in it. And if you're gonna bang your head against the wall, I mean, bang your head. Oh, let's raise your hand. Close, but not close at all. You get it. There's a blood stain. Dr. Teacup, madam. Start banging her head. Maybe we can tap into her spirits. I'll tap into that spirit's ass. Ew, I don't know. Is that wrong? Having sex with a spirit? I guess if the spirit is willing. Yeah, the spirit's willing, but the body's... Alright, that was kind of a stretch. Alright. 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 Fair enough. Save this. I don't know if I can make that jump. That's a negative. Ooh. We're gonna load. Yeah. I don't want to go down there just yet. Oh, come for God's sakes. Apparently, load last save means, well, sort of the last save. Loading a save game? Yes, I know. Thank you very much. Is this it? Yes. What were you doing hanging out there? You weird little creature. Alright, a few doors. Oh, we've been in here. Nope. Oh, yeah, bloody. Make bloody fart. Wait. Ah, it wasn't very farty blood splatter. Hey,
There's a fog coming tonight. A chill coming tonight. Such a sea of change coming tonight.
Alright. Oh. Hello. Put a mark on the wall. Ooh, I could go through the roof over there. Good points. Interesting. These do not have... But why? Why? Maybe this was Erin's room. She got the bars off somehow. Or I could just be completely... Ouch. Damn it, falls. You didn't let me walk in on this glass, apparently. Like you're a shitty thief. I'm gonna talk about things. You already know you're there. We're ghosts. You can't hide from ghosts, stupid. Nope, already been in there. I mean, if they're giving me these rounds, or these extra areas, I think there's going to be some point where there's going to be shit I need to hide from. Or, they could be metagaming me and saying, we're going to give you this shit and give you the option to go up here, but for no goddamn good reason. And if you did that, I could respect that. Oh, hello. Let's check this out. Hello. Hello. Oh, hey.
She can't stay here. It's too dangerous.
Yep, there she be. Poor Erin. And you saw the little monster behind her, too, I think. Sweet poppy that I can't. Slam the door. Slam the door. Slam it. I like how these are closed, by the way. See, subtle things. I like subtle things. Any dumbass can do jump scares. Ooh, like, something jumped out. Like, any half-wit can do jump scares. Jump scares are the puns of horror. That's why I'd like to make a horror game, because I think, obviously, I think this, but I think I could do a good job because I would not rely on such base trickery. Aggression again. All patients have been exhibiting increased aggression of late. We had similar incidents last year when patient 18 was in the central seclusion, but those ceased with her removal to reformation. Still, the behaviors occurring now show disturbing similarities. Patient 82 actually growled at me when I brought her meal this morning. A child should not be able to make those noises. All we can do is continue to provide the care that they need. I will not be responsible for sending any more patients for Huntsfield's abattoir. Nurse Abermill. So it looks like not everybody here is crazy about the crazy-ass doctor. I didn't mean to do that, but crazy-ass doctor being a douche. But yeah, I don't... I mean, I not to say you shouldn't use jump scares ever in a horror game or a horror stage like this, but like they should be the exception, not the rule. Patient notes. Patient 79 has been experiencing increased delusions of demons in the corners. Recommend cognitive therapy with Dr. Stedman to calm her. Patient was found to have drilled holes in his walls again. Moved to 7M and cautioned. Recommend no forks or knives during mealtimes to avoid reoccurrence. Patient 49 moved from 3M to 4M. Inconsistency of noises was disturbing patient 16 and caused him to scream at varied intervals. Patient, just trying to read the patient numbers. Patient 78 continues to insist that her presence is accidental and that she is sane. Recommend lobotomization if her delusions continue. Patient 45 is evidence that the procedure is a massive success. Dr. Huntsville continues in the delusion that he should have jurisdiction over the entire asylum. Recommend he pull his head out of his arse and stop suggesting lobotomizations in the office logbook when I'm off duty. Ha ha ha. Nice. You're a dick, Dr. Huntsville, but you're kind of funny at the same time. Right. I really like the shadow effects. I don't know if they feel very nice. Well done. All right, now you know goddamn good and well as I do, is when I find whatever's important in here, like this paper, some shit's gonna float by or fly by.
I could have told them you were trouble, but what did you do? Show me.
Yeah, just have her tell you. I don't really need you to have her show me. I think we're pretty good to go. God damn, 1742 documents. Not even halfway there. Patient transfer. It pains me to confirm your inquiry, but in fact, patient 18 will undergo procedure in room 3F as you fear. I thought we closed the door on that room of horrors years ago. The subject is classified for selective experimentation on the instruction of Baron Northcrest himself. This is the last time I sent a patient over to the treatment center. They need doctors, not butchers. Huntsville will be taking over the subject in all aspects. I pity the girl, Thurlow. May she find peace somewhere in her madness. So this Huntsfield apparently took control of her, and Baron Northcrest had something to do with it. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's steal some shit. But yeah, anytime you're in kind of an area like this where you're like quote unquote closed off or safe, you can pretty much be semi-sure that something's going to happen. Something's going to run by or something like that. And of course, after going on about it, now nothing's going to happen because the game's an asshole. Wants to make me look like a bigger asshole. Never. You're a prick. Now that we've hit the quest objective, we can now expect things like that to happen. Sorry, am I meta-ing this too much? Sorry. That's just how my brain works. Like, I honestly, I mean, it's one of those things I have no idea if other people like think this way, especially people who've played games for a long time. Let's read this. And yet, Mora Asylum is not without its share of troubles. Battered by the constant to and fro of coastal winds, it has a melancholy and beleaguered atmosphere not common to the more grounded buildings of the city, nor does it want for draughts and other embellishments. Her staff are both courteous and cheerful, despite their conditions, for which they are to be commended. Most startling yet, however, is the fertile soil of the asylum's island, within which have been sown the many seeds of wildflowers no longer common to more civilized surrounds to which we have become accustomed. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying before, I think my brain actually does have issues with words. Because, like, I have a really hard time sometimes thinking of a word. Like, it'd be a simple word, too. Like, just in, like, conversation, I'll, like, really struggle. Something's gonna happen here. But, trying to think of, like, a simple word. Something's gonna run out the door. But, oh, it's a mark to let me know that I can go that way. I have mixed feelings on the marks, by the way. On one hand, it keeps you from searching all over the place. Okay, I was wrong about the door. I was wrong. It keeps you from looking all over the place, but on the other hand, it's very fake. Like, I don't like that. Like, that part I don't like. It doesn't make sense. Now, on like something like Mirror's Edge, where you've got hidden areas that are marked with like the Mirror's Edge sign or the runner sign, that makes sense because runner, like they made it sense in a game sense way, right? There's like other runners put those marks there because other runners know what it means. So that makes sense. But just randomly putting those scratches, I'm not too crazy about that. And the other way, that might be a difficulty setting too. Like maybe you can turn that off. I don't know. Passing beyond this point constitutes a strict confidentiality agreement. Experimental techniques remain the property of their respective owners. Anyone found copying the use of these techniques is liable for treason under the Medical Act of NRY 839. NRY 839.